Hey guys, welcome to my legal classes. This is Ganesh Pujari and we were discussing about the vested interest and contingent interest. In my previous class, we have already discussed section 19, that is vested interest, and in my today's class, let us try understand the term contingent interest. First thing first, let us go with an illustration and then let us move to the legal language. What is contingent interest? Let us try understand with the help of this particular illustration. There is one Mr. X and he got a certain estate and he says to Mr. Y that if Mr. Y marries Miss Z, then he will transfer the property to Mr. Y. Now there what happens? He is putting a condition. On happening of the marriage, Mr. Y will get the property from Mr. X. Now if the marriage between Mr. Y and Miss Z doesn't happen, then there is no transfer of property because the entire transfer of property is based on the condition of getting married. So if there is any transfer of property which is conditioned on happening or not happening of a certain thing, then that is known as contingent interest. What does section 21 say? It says when in a transfer of property an interest is created in favor of a person to take effect only on. Now there is an interest created in a favor of person, but that will take effect only if there is happening of a specified uncertain event or non-happening of specified uncertain event. Now this event is uncertain. It may happen or it may not. Now once the event is happened, then immediately that person will get vested interest over the property. That is one beautiful information that we need to remember. Initially it will be contingent. Till the time certain event happens or not happens, it will be under contingent interest. Once the condition is satisfied, then the person gets vested interest. Few of the important characteristics of contingent interest are: it is future possible interest. Like it may happen or it may not happen, or it may be on the condition of happening something or maybe on the condition of not happening something. That is the first characteristics. The second characteristics of contingent interest is it is not heritable. In vested interest it is heritable, whereas in the case of contingent interest it is not heritable, which is what discussed in the case of Kokilambal versus N. Raman. What happened here? A settled the property in favor of B and settlement was to enjoy the property by both till A's lifetime, and power was given to B to collect the rents as well as take care of maintenance including taxes etc., and balance amount to be shared equally. So whatever to be taken care was taken care by B and whatever is remained that needs to be shared between both of them. That was the condition. The power of alienation was also there between both of them. Now if A was died earlier, then there would have no issues. But what happened here? B dies prior to A and A sells the property to C, and B's legal heirs instituted a suit claiming that right over the property on the ground that B had gained a vested interest in the property through the settlement. However, Supreme Court held that A had retained some right in the property and there was no complete relinquishment of right. Hence, it means that no absolute ownership of B was created during her life. Thus, the rights created in favor of B were not heritable and the claim of B's heirs was dismissed. The third characteristic is contingent interest is transferable interest. However, because it is already complicated with the conditions available on happening or not happening etc., it becomes further complicated. Fourth characteristics is the contingent interest is completely dependent upon happening or non-happening of an uncertain event. That is one of the important characteristics, and in contingent interest there is no right available at the moment. That is the fifth character. With that, I am concluding this session. In my next session, which will be just one slide video, I am going to discuss the difference between vested interest and the contingent interest. Thank you so much for subscribing my channel. Please like, share and comment my videos. All the very best for whatsoever purpose you are referring my channel, and thanks again.